Being that most of us live in Florida, we get used to the view of the vast ocean that seems to never end. Imagine waking up one day and that ocean being gone. Life is not possible due to the wasteland that has taken over the once beautiful ocean. And you sit there and realize this is all due to the number of non-reusable products that are just thrown all over the place. As someone who lives in Florida, I enjoy the beach as much as anyone else and try to keep it healthy and full of life. Like many of you guys, I use plastic every day because it is affordable and very accessible. Lately though, I have realized the damage it is doing to the earth and how we cannot come back from that. Sylvia Earle on her Mission Blue website from 2020 states that plastic pollution is clogging up waterways and poisoning marine creatures from sea turtles to fish and seabirds. If we want to continue to be able to look and see a vast, beautiful ocean, we need to make a change now, starting with getting rid of one-use plastics. Whereas reusable plastics are initially more expensive and less convenient, they are better for the environment overall by reducing the number of waste products in the ocean, and they help keep our fisheries healthier. In this speech, I will tell you 4 reasons why you should switch from one-use products to reusable products. Number 1, what exactly are waste products and how can they be reduced? Number 2, how our fisheries are affected by the waste and how it affects us. Number 3, what alternatives we can start to use. And number 4, some pros and cons of using plastic and also some campaigns that have been set up to, make people want to use reusable plastics more. I would like to begin by explaining what waste products are and how exactly they can be reduced. When you hear the word waste, you think of garbage. You probably think about the trash can in your house or the landfills that our trash is taken to. Today I'm going to be talking about marine debris specifically and why it is bad for the environment. Our oceans at this point are a wasteland. Various amounts of marine debris float around and pollute the beautiful ecosystem. There are many forms of marine debris and most of it is non-biodegradable, which means that it will never break down and will stay in the condition it is currently in forever. According to Peter Kershaw in his article from 2011, Plastic Debris in the Ocean states, marine debris includes timber, glass, metal, and plastic from many sources. As one might expect, there are a multitude of ways that the waste can be minimized, but how exactly can you help? This includes recycling, not littering, and you guessed it, using reusable products. Based on the paper from the Siberian Federal University written in 2011, people are trying to decrease the amount of waste in the oceans by recycling as much garbage as they can, so there is a smaller amount of very harmful materials in the ocean. You may be wondering, why should I help if nobody else is going to help save the ocean as well? Well, one of the main reasons we have so much pollution and damage to our oceans is because of people's ignorance. Many times people say, well, I don't live by the ocean, so how does it affect me? Or one bottle won't pollute the whole earth. This is not necessarily true. Major fisheries are impacted as well, and it all gets traced back to plastics. A few moments ago, I mentioned how plastics are not biodegradable, but they do break down into smaller pieces called microplastics. These microplastics are the real killers because they are able to get into the digestive tract of many fish, the same fish that we see in the supermarket and take home to eat. Ariel Sim from Forbes magazine states, and ocean dwellers aren't the only ones chowing down on plastic. Microplastics are found in freshwater too. Carp and tilapia are 2 freshwater species that are found to ingest microplastics. With this in mind, it goes without saying that even though you do not live directly next to the ocean, you can still be affected by it. And even though there is not much research on what this says for our health, the outcome is probably not good. If you enjoy seafood in any form, you need to be more careful about what you are using and throwing out because it is now to a point that not only are the fish and wildlife in danger, but so are you. You are now probably wondering what you can do to help and what products should you be switching to. Take a moment and think about all the products you use. Got it? Now think about how many of those products are actually reusable. How many did you come up with? If you find yourself saying none or maybe 1 or 2, I'm going to provide a list of 10 items that are an easy switch and aid in helping us minimize the use of plastic. Nicole Finicum from Sanibel Sea School provides a list of 10 items that are available in most stores and are environmentally safe. Grocery bags, mostly plastic, But you can buy reusable bags, such as this one, that can fill most of your groceries, and they're very cheap and affordable on places like Amazon, and most grocery stores allow you to go buy them in the store. Speaking of the store, when you go to the store and you're picking up produce, most of the time you grab those little handy dandy plastic bags and put them in there. Unknown to most, there are reusable mesh bags that you can just throw your produce in and everybody can use. Straws are given everywhere. You can buy a reusable straw, such as this one, that you can take everywhere and it fits almost anywhere. Another example would be water bottles. This is a water bottle, it's only $1. You can buy that one. Plastic wrap. Everybody uses it to cover their food. There is reusable plastic wrap that can be cleaned and reused. Ziploc bags. You can buy reusable ones. I got mine from Target. Coffee cups. When you go to Starbucks, when you're making coffee from home, you can go ahead and bring one of these. And plastic utensils, such as these, that you can bring with you. By using these products, there is a chance that the damage that has been done can be switched around. I understand that many others will have to join in on the movement, but if enough awareness is made and change happens, everyone else will hop on board. Speaking of awareness, there are many campaigns and companies that are working hard to change the way people view the ocean, and many try to clean up the environment as well. In order to make change, we have to make people everywhere aware of what is going on and what damage has been done. Catherine Willis, in her article from the book Marine Policy, says that programs that target specific waste streams are effective in reducing coastal waste. The study showed that implementing the combination of recycling, litter prevention, and illegal dumping programs into a council is the best at reducing waste on a coastline. Recycling and litter prevention programs target the removal of waste before it enters the environment. The program focuses on educating the individual user on why and how to dispose of their waste correctly. Volunteer programs are also in action to clean up the ocean, such as Ocean Project, the Ocean Cleanup, and For Ocean. With programs like this in place and people switching to reusable products, we can reverse some of the damage that has been done to our oceans and encourage others to lower their plastic use as well. There are also many companies that only make non-plastic products, and almost all of them are affordable. And to our convenience, Amazon has many plastic alternatives that can be shipped right to our homes. With all of this in mind, I have explained exactly what marine waste is, how the waste affects our fisheries, ways you can make a change, and campaigns that are trying to reverse the damage. Even though reusable plastics are initially more expensive and less convenient, they are better for the environment overall by reducing the number of waste products in the ocean and keeping our fisheries healthier. I encourage everyone to start buying alternatives to plastic and maybe join in on a few volunteer programs that clean up the waste that has already polluted the ocean. Thank you for listening, and I hope I convinced you to make a change.